The night the police kicked in my door, I thought they had the wrong house. My wife stood behind them, trembling, clutching a blanket like some fragile witness, not the woman who'd just whispered she loved me 2 hours earlier. They said my fingerprints were on the getaway car, that my phone pinged near the scene. I laughed at first. Until I saw the evidence bags. My clothes. My watch. All planted. And her eyes, wide, wet, rehearsed. That was the moment the air went still. No shouting. No begging. Just the quiet, bitter weight of understanding. The woman I built my world around had turned me into her shield. I didn't know why yet, or who she was protecting, but I swore that when I walked free, I'd make every lie she told collapse on top of them both. Before we dive into the story, tell me in the comments which country you're watching this from. I love seeing how far these stories travel, and it helps me connect with you all around the world. They always say you remember the last normal moment before your life collapses. For me, it was the sound of rain on the window, soft, steady, ordinary. I was half asleep on the couch, the TV droning through a rerun, when the pounding started. 3 sharp knocks that made the walls tremble. Not the knock of a neighbor. The knock of authority. When I opened the door, blue and red lights spilled across my front yard like blood and ice. 2 police cruisers. 3 officers. Their faces hard, unreadable. The tallest one, badge shining under the porch light, said my name like a charge sheet. Ethan Carter? I nodded, still groggy. Yeah. What's? You're under arrest for armed robbery and accessory to homicide. At first, I laughed, a short, stupid burst of disbelief. That's not possible. You've got the wrong. But the cold steel closed around my wrists before I could finish. The sound of the cuffs locking was louder than thunder. I looked over the officer's shoulder, and saw her. Claire stood on the stairs in her robe, one hand clutching the banister, the other trembling at her chest. She looked like a ghost of herself, pale, tearful, terrified. Or pretending to be. She didn't speak. Didn't even look at me directly. The police pushed inside, sweeping through the rooms like they already knew what they were looking for. A minute later, one of them shouted from the garage. He came back holding a black duffel bag. The contents spilled across the floor, wads of cash wrapped in bands, a black hoodie, gloves, and a silver revolver. My revolver. Found it behind a toolbox, the officer said. That's not mine, I snapped. I don't even. He cut me off. Your fingerprints are all over it. I turned toward Claire, desperate for her to speak up, to defend me, to say something. But she just stood there, trembling behind the officers,